First Corinthians, chapter 15. And I'm going to read it out of the paraphrase of the message from Eugene Edwards. I want to read 1 Corinthians 15 and starting with verse 42. And I was telling Susan that base around the urn there is awesome. So where'd you get that? And there's Sabrina's ashes. And someday, wherever those ashes go, whether they're buried with someone else, whether they're put on the ocean, but someday, from wherever that is, her body, Lord willing, she called out on God when everything was happening, when the accident happened, that body's going to come to life in a glorified body. And those of us that someday will see her, and when we get to glory, people that have gone there say that most of us, we look like we're about 25 years old. One guy, he saw his grandma and she was like 25. They knew who each other was. So you're going to run into her and you're going to be in your young body glorified, and her too, and just going to have a good time. This is real. This is real. Just as death is real, resurrection is real. So I'm going to read verse 42. The image of planting a dead seed and raising a live plant is a mere sketch at best, but perhaps it will help in approaching the mystery of the resurrection body. But only if you keep in mind that when we're raised for good and alive forever. The corpse that is planted is no beauty, but when it's raised, it's glorious. Put in the ground weak, it comes up powerful. The seed is planted is a natural seed. The seed that grows is supernatural. The same seed, same body, but what a difference from when it goes down in physical mortality to when it is raised up in spiritual immortality. I need to emphasize, friends, that our natural earthly lives don't in themselves lead us by their very nature into the kingdom of God. Their very nature is to die. So how could they naturally end up in the life kingdom? Let me tell you something wonderful. A mystery I'll probably never fully understand. We're not all going to die. We are all going to be changed. We're not all going to die, but we're all going to be changed. You hear a blast to end all blasts from a trumpet. And at the time that you look up and blink your eyes, it's over. On signal from the trumpet from heaven, the dead will rise up and out of the graves beyond the reach of death, never to die again. At the same time, in that same way, we'll all be changed in the resurrection scheme of things. This has to happen. Everything perishable taken off the shelves and replaced by the imperishable. This mortal replaced by the immortal. The saying will come true. Death swallowed by triumphant life. We got the last word. Oh death, who's afraid of you? Oh death, where is your sting? It was sin that made death so frightening, and the law of God that put guilt upon us because we sinned and gave sin its leverage, its destructive power. But now, in a single victory stroke of life, all three, sin, guilt, death, are all gone. The gift of our Master, Jesus Christ. Thank God. So,